We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here's Michael Brantley. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not an easy thing to do going for a batting title. You have to be good from beginning to end, and D-Row, this guy's been about as consistent as there is.
He's just got such plate discipline, Dan. Nothing outside the zone. You take a look at his numbers and his metrics. This is a guy that has no chase percentage whatsoever.
First pitch, 7-10.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Too high. 1-2. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, one away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And he hits it hard to the right side. Reined in on to first, and there are two down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
This is one of the better hitters in the game right now, D-Row. Struggling a little bit, hitting under 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, and he's going to have to get scalding hot if he wants to run down this batting title. I don't see it happening right now. The way he's been swinging it, he has certainly slowed down, and it's in his head a little bit.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
0-2, here it is. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Colin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we might be looking at, D-Row, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the postseason and you show back up, all your numbers from the regular season get washed away and everybody's at 0. So they could start fresh and stay hot.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 28 home runs and 75 RBIs. Bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the 2nd now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set, and the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar, and deep. Back goes Kiermaier, still ranging back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting 7.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 13 home runs and 47 RBIs. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So now to the plate, Jairo Munoz. A ball and no strikes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Red Sox on top, 3-0. Stepping up now, number 25 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Pilar at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Willy Adames. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3-0. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Popped him up. Nunez is there. 1 away.
The right fielder.
Striding in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He's got it.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Verdugo stands at first with 1 out. 3-1 to Martinez.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Right side to second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Lifted in the air out to right. Meadows moving back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Into the box now, Brandon Lau. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. Makes the play. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yandy Diaz, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez. 1-0 the count. McHugh sets his sights. Here's the delivery. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2-0, here it is. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1.
Counted 3-1.
Jose Martinez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1.
At the ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1. High and deep to right. Verdugo backing up on it. That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
First offering on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Aguilar.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 1-0 pitch. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery.
Count is 1-2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jairo Munoz. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Nope.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Aye. Three ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Boston's out in front, 4-2. Digging in, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And this throw gets away from him.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. On the ground to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Willie Adames will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
At the plate, Brendan Lau.
Number 8.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 3-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 2.
Standing in, Yandy Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Dom Nunez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. McHugh's ready. Here it comes on 1-0.
Nope.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We're through 4, and it's now 5-4 Tampa Bay. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The shortstop,
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Verdugo is on his way home. Safe at the plate. It's now 5-5.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Brendan McKay comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
right there. McKay.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. McKay, a native Pennsylvanian. He's a second-year big leaguer. Here's the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
First and second here with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. Throw won't get him.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Has a look, now the pitch.
0-1.
The 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2-1 the count to Pillar.
I got 2-1 the count.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Red Sox settle for just the one. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Bat Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. First pitch on its way.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Fouled off. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. One out, nobody on. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the 1-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And now pitch on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch. Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a runner on first with one out now. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. As a look, now the pitch. In there for strike one. Runners on first with one down. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Rays held in check here. This ball game still tied 5-all. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Ball.
2-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now that.
Ready for another chance? Jairo Munoz, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his left.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Choi gathers it in, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Darwinzon Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 25. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number 25.
He's set and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. And that's out number one. So coming to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A ball and a strike now. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball three.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And the count will be full. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
To the plate now, Willie Adames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. This remains a 5-all ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
From the stretch.
Fastball.
2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Raphael Devers.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Raphael Devers. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The 17th.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Diego Castillo answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Francisco Cervelli will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
1-0. Here it is. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Castillo is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Red Sox leave them loaded. This ball game still tied 5-all. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Brendan Lau.
The second baseman, number 8.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting.
In now, Dom Nunez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Rays. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Now at the plate, Jairo Munoz. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The second baseman, Jairo Munoz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Alex Verdugo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. This remains a 5-all ball game. Ryan Brazier is on his way into the ball game now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Ryan Brazier.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin.
Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. One and 0 pitch on the way. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now a move over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
One and 1. Here it is. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. This ball game still tied 5-all. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The bat, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Right side hit hard, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
In now, Rafael Devers. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. All squared up in St. Pete through 8.5. The Rays have a chance to walk it off. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, number 25. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. Ji-Man Choi is on deck. That one's in there. 3-1.
1 strike.
Fastball in there. 3-2.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Ready now, Ji-Man Choi. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a ball 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Willie Adames. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Two pitches fouled away. Even at 2-2. The pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Oliver Drake takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
We are into extra innings, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball match outside.
Drake, 33 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-0. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Stepping into the box, Jairo Munoz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. This remains a 5-all ball game. Chaz Rowe comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Chaz Rowe.
So striding in, Brandon Lau. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. One and two now.
Count is 1-2.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's one away. Ready once again, Yandy Diaz. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1, no strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Dom Nunez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 offering.
1-1. Hey. Two balls, two strikes.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Kevin Kiermaier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Down in order go the Rays. This ball game still tied 5-all. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here comes the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
J.D. Martinez will be next. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-1. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. The 0-1, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and they have taken the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 2-run lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Aaron Luke, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Aaron Luke. Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
At the plate now, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Red Sox 7, the Rays 5. Brandon Workman takes the mound in a save situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Look out, 1-1.
Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Full count now. 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0.
That's off the plate, ball 2.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
7-5 tonight's final. Chaz Rowe earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Brandon Workman hammers down the save, his league best 50th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.